So hey guys, today we are going to be going over this KINGBOLEN. This is a diagnostic unit for cars, and it's called the Ediag Elite. It's going to come with this piece here, which basically is to plug into your car. The other one end will plug into your car, depending upon your car. The other end into the unit. This does use an app. You're going to see it does have a QR code here. That is just for approvals. That's not the one you need to download the app. The unit itself will come in this little baggie here. And then there will be 2 user manuals. Depending upon your language, depends on which one you use. So when you open it up, this is the one we need for English. It's going to have a serial code number and an activation code, which I have covered under here. So you'll scan that QR code as well. So when you open the book, it gives you everything you need as far as each one of these is a different language. You'll see English is first right there. This is the code that you'll need to scan to download the tool. Then it gives you a step-by-step of how to use it. So I've already downloaded it. It's going to look like this. So basically once you got it on there, you're just going to tap it. It's going to activate it. It's going to look like this. So you can see if your car is in there. You get tire pressure monitoring system, your OBD, which is mostly what we're going to do. So if you want to see if your car is in there, you just hit that button. You can hit allow or cancel. So you got to enter your email to set it all up. This is where you set up your account. So you can go back. And then you got all diagnostic systems. So until you set it up, you can see it's asking for you to allow your location. Allow or don't allow. You cannot. Depends on how you want to do it. If you don't want to give it. So you're going to have to give permissions for this to work. And you're going to have to set up an account. When you set up your account is when you're going to punch in your codes. So we're going to do all that, get ours set up, and then we will go in and start running some tests. So after you've downloaded it, like we showed you, and you've activated it, which we've done, you're going to have all these different functions. So now when I go in here and click it, I have the ability to do all these. So if I do my own oil change, usually when you go have it done for you, they do all that for you. But you can reset all these different things in here if you want. You can also have your OBD functions. Now this is Bluetooth. Remember, you got to set up your Bluetooth. It's scanning. We're not set up right now because when we go out and do the car, we're going to show you. It keeps reports of what you have done, and it also keeps a history for you. So when you log into your account with your codes that you get with this unit, this will start storing all this information for you. So it has a lot of details, which we'll go into a little more when we get to plug it in. You have your adapter, depending on what kind of car you're going to need. But before we go out, we want to show you what the actual tool looks like. So the tool is going to come in this little case like this. It's very small, and it's very lightweight. So it's just going to be a piece like this. Weighs only a few ounces. And depending upon your car, it may plug straight in, or it may need this adapter. So we're going to go out. We're going to try it, plug it in. We're going to see how it works. Remember, you got to set your car up for Bluetooth. Your phone up for Bluetooth to use this and have a signal. So first, you got to determine whether or not this will fit directly into your car. For this car, it's right up underneath here. And if it doesn't, you're going to need the adapter. So I don't have to take this off, but it's easier for me to see if I do. So I got to plug it in. And for me, it does go straight in. You'll see there's the green light. So the unit has started working. Now we just got to hook it up to the Bluetooth and we'll see what it does. So the first time you use this, you're going to have to hit the Bluetooth button up in the corner. And it's scanning to see if you have. So it picked up access. You have to hit allow it and pair. Now it's connected and it's ready to use. So we're going to just do a systems check on the vehicle that we're in. So you can manually enter the VIN or scan it. So it's showing an Audi. This is basically giving you a diagnostics. So you can scan the VIN if it doesn't recognize the VIN. So, and these are all the different cars that you need to download if you want to have the information to them. This is an updated, updates automatically once you download it. So for us, we have Hyundai. So we're going to find Hyundai in here, and then we're going to download it. So if you don't want to download them all, which eventually you can, but you don't have to. So I typed in Hyundai and it brings up the Hyundai. So we're just going to download the information for the Hyundai. And it tells us what percent we're at as it's downloading. And then now this will automatically update every time we use it so that we won't have to do this every time. Now it's installed and ready to use for our car. So we're going to go to, what do we want to do? Let's say we want to do a diagnostics on all, and we will, you have to manually input it because it didn't pick up our vehicle the first time we did it. So after you put in your VIN code, it's going to ask you whether you have a 16 or 12 pin DLC. We have a 12. So we are going to automatically search for CAN systems information. There's our VIN information. So you'll pick out what kind of car you're in, because it's going to ask you what area you're in. For my car, there was 3 different ones. You have to pick the correct one. Do you want a system selection or a health report? So we're just going to do a health report. And it will do a full systems thing. You see what's checking different things on your car. Will tell you if there's any codes. So one I did was a health report is for the full entire car. There are smaller ones you can do if you just want to check certain things. Let's say you have problems with an oxygen sensor. You can shorten the search. I just want to do a general overall look at my car because it's a newer car. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. But we're going to go ahead and do a full health report to see how it does. I don't look to find anything wrong, which is hopefully a good thing. You don't want to have anything wrong. So you see there's no codes, it's 95% done. And there it gives everything you. So our ECM module, it gives information. So you can go back, if there is a code, you can clear the code or read the code, what was wrong with it. Ours didn't have any, so we can go back again. Transmission, same way. We didn't have any codes, but it goes through. You can clear your code, read whatever the code is. If it, you can go in, see what it is. If you think you've repaired it, you can clear it, and then try it, run the same test again. So we're going through here. We didn't have any codes, but if we did have any, it would be able to tell them here. We can get the report, and we can clear any codes that it had. So you can clear it out, see if it was a one-time fluke, or if you really have something wrong. Make a repair, and if you think you've got the repair made, you clear it, and then you can check it again to make sure that you did actually fix the issue. So are you sure you want to exit? Always, it asks you that so you don't accidentally do it. We ended our session. The health report was done. So we'll go back again. You can automatically search, manually select. It's asking what kind of cars, different things you have. So now we're back in the original one. So you can go into reports, and it will check online reports that you may or may not have. We didn't save that one, so it's not in there. Oh, we can go back into reports again. I don't know if local saved it or not. It didn't. So you have to save it if you want it on there. And then we can go into history. History does have our car on there. Right there. And we can click on that. And it brings up. It's loading. Right where I'm at, I'm not getting a very good signal. But it is ending the session, so it should be about done. It brings up the health report from where we did it last time. So that's still there if I want it. So if you do accidentally delete it, it's still there in your history. So any car you do, it's going to save that on there. This is a pretty cool tool as far as that goes. If you look, you can check your coverage on your vehicle, inquiry, reports, history. So we didn't have any reports because we didn't have any diagnostic issues, but we still have the history from where we ran the test. And if you want, you can run it again next time and see what the differences were. So if you want to clear your codes, you can go into this one. Just go, and you will scan it. And that's where you also would deny any other cars that you want to add. If you have multiple vehicles, this is ideal. You just have to remember to go in and update your information. Download the car the first time, and it should automatically update that. Seen about this unit, it's very lightweight, very easy to use. It basically paired itself. It comes up, you just hit the button that says Bluetooth. It will pair itself to your unit as long as you grant it permission. It did not take long to connect to the service. You just download the information, what kind of car you have. See, there's an opportunity, if you want, you can download every single car. I just downloaded what we had as a Hyundai. So I downloaded Hyundai. We ran through the test. It ran a very multi-point test for the entire car. Relatively quick, just a couple minutes. We found out we didn't have any errors. It automatically saved it into history, so I can pull it back up if I want. You have the ability to make repairs, then erase the codes with this if you want. It will constantly update once you got it. You just have to make sure that you have everything downloaded for it. It's lightweight, convenient. It also has this adapter if you need it. We didn't need it for ours. You just need to find out where it plugs in. The only thing you need to have is this little piece, or perhaps this if you need it as well. And then, of course, you will have to have your app, which will look like this. And it will give you everything you need. It will update. And as new things come up on vehicles, this should update as well. It's the Ediag Elite. It's made by KINGBOLEN. I definitely would get one of these. We are going to put the link to purchase one of these in the description. Please like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And if you need a Diag tool, this is a good one.